Don't mind me, I'm just getting set up. You know, this is a bit that I do for a lot of my videos. So, Micropop. Am I right? Wow. So, Jack Stauber album came out. And, you know, I said I was gonna start doing album reviews. Why not start here? Micropop is an album that is 99 songs long. So I decided to do something different. It didn't just come out, it came out a few weeks ago, but, you know, I really wanted to make sure I understood the album in order to make the review. So, you know, I've listened to it at least 5 or 6 times now, I lost count, whatever. Doesn't matter. I decided to do something different for this review, this album review, because this is pretty unique circumstances, right? I'll just let myself explain it to you. Can we cut for a sec? So I was thinking about this Micropop review, and I thought, you know, 99 songs on it, that's a lot of work. If you're gonna review an album that has 99 songs on it, you know, you gotta do something unique for the review too, you know? So I thought, 99 songs, how about 99 reviews? But not like, you know, full-on reviews. Like, the songs are only 30 seconds long. So if I make the songs are 30 seconds long, why don't I make 99 reviews that are two words long? And so I thought I was gonna need a little Red Bull to do something like that, you know? So as I work on this video, I'll send you updates, but I think for a good amount of the reviews are probably gonna be not too deep. Holding the camera and opening a can of soda at the same time is a little rough. I can't believe I just got away with that. Oh. So, 99 songs, 2 words each. Pretty simple as that. Let's begin. To make this easier, because there's only so much you can say in 2 words, I've decided to add a star in the... To make this easier, since there's only so much you can say in 2 words, I've decided to add a star in the corner up here in front of every song that I think is good enough to be worth listening to, something that I enjoyed overall, have a positive opinion for. I made a playlist of all of them. I believe they reach around a little over half of the album, I'd say, has been given a gold star of approval. So let's just go in. I'm not going to say the song titles for every single one, or else that'll take too long. Good intro, progressively catchy, unexpectedly decent, kind of boring, pretty messy, kind of good, very good, $4.99 connection, obnoxious loop, honestly forgettable, better extended, unnecessarily long, standard track, pleasant instrumental, catchy lyrics, big oof, please extend, baby gurgles, majestic song, cool stuttering, gets better, messy production, kinda creepy, pretty meh, very cute, oddly funny, murder confession, extremely relatable, neat instrumental, slick vocals,
it's Benny Worm. It's Benny Worm.
Stop the camera.
It's Benny Worm. It's Benny Worm.
It's good enough. Weepy singing goes nowhere. Wonderfully cute. Screech singing, just confusing. Quirky progression. Excuse me? It's alright. Monotonous, boring, interesting bass. Best song, almost rapping. Classic. Somewhat average. And over. Circus instruments? Middle's around. Unremarkable overall. Good title. Too muffled. Dark. Funny. Quite catchy. Not great. Warbly reverb. Rad instrumental. Relatively mediocre. Rip baby. Funky instrumental. More, please. Please. Very Viator-esque. Adequate song. Very pretty. Excessive screeching. What? Another classic. Bittersweet melody. Sex number. Sex number. Justifiable length. Satisfying instrumental. Very good. Too long. It's too long. Short, sweet. Meh. Uneventful. Also uneventful. Danceable beat. Technically music. Hidden meaning. Can't understand. Screaming. Viator. Serviceable song. Instrumental broke. Circumcised love. Good instrumental. Chaotic energy. Simple, decent. Hypnospace outlaw. Satisfying drop. Better alive. Love it. Love it. Just fine. Wasted potential. Wasted potential. It's peppermint. Understandably popular. Quite good. Creepy. Cute. Slightly interesting. Too cluttered. Thoughtful closer. So that was the review of every single song on the album, 2 words each. Now that we've done that, let me tell you what I think about the album as a whole, overall. Let's do that real quick. Let me turn off this projector. Alright, now with that part out of the way, let's get started on the actual review. There's so many different sounds and genres and things being thrown together that, why is the camera so low? Okay, we gotta fix that. I don't want you to think I'm talking down to you. Jack Stauber is a musician from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is his 5th album I'm reviewing, Micropop. This album has 99 songs on it. The total length of the album is about 1 hour and 4 minutes, and that's because each song averages around between 30 seconds and 50 seconds. Some of them go over that, some of them are over 1 minute long, some are almost 2 minutes long, but for the most part, you're going to find that they're between 30 and 40 seconds long. This album is all over the place. It has so many different sounds, so many different genres, all together into one. It's definitely not the most accessible Jack Stauber album. But I don't think it's meant to be, obviously. That's why he released it under Jack Stauber's Micropop instead of just Jack Stauber. A little bit convoluted. He said the reason why he released it under Jack Stauber's Micropop instead of just Jack Stauber is because he didn't want people to expect another 40-minute album with, like 12 tracks on it. No, that's not this. Comprised of songs, some of them are 2 years old, some of them are like a few months old, but it's like a mixtape of sorts of just everything that he's been sitting on for a while. Probably not everything, if you know what I mean. He'll never give us everything. Probably he's got like 200 more songs just locked away somewhere. This album, if you could guess, is mostly a grab bag. Some songs are great, some songs are obnoxious, and some songs are alright. Something I wasn't expecting to enjoy was the instrumental tracks. There's like 4 or 5 instrumental tracks that have no lyrics to them, and they're pretty good. instrumentals are pretty alright. I don't think there's a single instrumental song that I didn't like, even though there's only like 4 or 5 of them. But it makes me want to know what an instrumental Jack Stauber album would sound like. I'd personally fund that. You know, that'd be cool. I review albums in 5 separate categories: songwriting and lyrics, production, how the tracks stand individually, how the tracks stand as a whole, and the overall uniqueness of the album. Each one of those categories gets their own score out of 10, which will then contribute points to the overall score at the end. If I score a separate category, 9 or 10 points, that'll give 2 points to the overall score. So if I give every single category a 9 or a 10, that would mean that the final score would be a 10 out of 10, you know. You get it. You're not stupid. It'll make sense if you don't get it already. Anyway, let's just go into the first category. Doing what you should to feel good. Wanna smile, wanna arrive like you should. Do you feel the wrong emotion in your heart? Songwriting and lyrics. If you want it, it's here. We got cute songs.
You got everything. La 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 la. I need.
So we got catchy songs.
Love and company. Love and company fixes everything.
So we got creepy songs.
Sit how you like to. Base it off last one.
So we got funny songs.
Summer Princy, Summer Sweden, bitty bitty 12.
So we got dark songs.
Well, she's not dead yet. She's not dead. She can't be dead. She can't be dead.
We got slow songs, we got fast songs, we got loud songs, we got quiet songs. This album is really all in one. My only problem with it is that a lot of these songs are way too short to live up to their full potential. And some of them do fit the 30-second mark very nicely, very compactly, very sweet, you know, simple to the point, but some of them definitely feel like they're just begging for some more breathing room. And I guess that's what the point of the extended versions of some of these songs are. Of course, some of the songs that are extended aren't even on the normal Micropop album, like Hamantha or Al Dente, or just a bunch of them, actually. The songs that are extended but aren't on the album, they don't count toward the album, because I'm not reviewing them, I'm reviewing this album. So even songs like Those Eggs Aren't Dippy that recently got extended, only for go to Jack's Patreon if you want to hear exclusive songs, like the extended version of Those Eggs Aren't Dippy. Songwriting and lyrics gets a 7 out of 10, which will add 1.5 to the overall score. Next is production.
Oh, damn child.
What?
Leave this house.
Now here's my problem with the production. You know, I'm torn here. Because Jack Stauber's whole thing is this lo-fi, handmade, VHS, 90s aesthetic, right? And that's cool and all, but it's every single song has such soft, muffled, blurry production.
Think about nothing, think about everything.
And I'm torn because it does kind of make them all feel like they belong together, but it also feels like they'd be better if they had better production, cleaner production. Now, Jack Stauber's been able to maintain cleaner production on his other records. I mean, even the songs on Finite Form, an album that came out years ago, has better production than this, technically. Of course, obviously, this decision to make Micropop sound so lo-fi was purposeful, but I don't know, it feels like half the time it doesn't really benefit the songs, more than half the time. But I will admit the production is consistent, and that's kind of hard to achieve if you have 99 songs and manage to make them all sound consistently produced. Of course, some do feel a little more muffled than others, and it really doesn't help out those tracks. I'd list off some of the tracks that are good examples of that, but there's so many different songs. I don't remember the names for the songs unless they have like a video for them. I mean, that's what the 99 mini reviews were for, so if you want to know which ones of those I thought were too muffled or too soft, then you can just look at that bit. Production gets a 6 out of 10, which will add 1 point to the overall score. Tracks individually.
Tickling my heart, but your poison is so cruel, so cruel.
Tracks individually. The thing is that the songs that have videos for them, those tend to be the best ones. And there's also the extended versions of the songs, which I would highly recommend people listen to, because they are full-length songs that you know, deserve to be extended. The problem is, on Micropop, they're not extended. And you know, how often am I going to be in the mood to listen to a song that's only 30 seconds long? Unless I'm listening to Micropop as a whole. I mean, the instrumental tracks are pleasant, you know, there's plenty of songs that do feel like they really nicely fit into their length. And for those, I'd say it works, but there's so many songs that deserve to be a lot longer. And it's for that reason I'm going to have to give tracks individually a 5 out of 10, which will add 1 point to the overall score. Tracks as a whole. So none of these tracks really bleed into each other too much. I couldn't find a lot of references to songs within songs, which I feel like would have been pretty easy to do, but you know, it was his choice not to do it. As a whole, they do really feel like they belong together. You know, they feel like building blocks to something greater, and that's something that some artists can't really do well. It manages to sound like a grab bag, like tuning through radio stations, but at the same time manages to sound like they're all part of a set, which is hard to do, but Jack Stauber did it. It's probably because of the production, I'd say. That's probably what makes the songs kind of all sound like they fit together, but, you know, it's fine. It's technically a concept album, but it's not like they do anything narratively. They don't reference each other in any way. So I'd say tracks as a whole, 7 out of 10, add 1.5 to the overall score. And finally, Uniqueness. This album's very, very, very unique. 10 out of 10. 2 points to the overall score. This album is unlike anything I've heard before. You know, that's really the main reason why you want to listen to this album. This album's worth hearing for just how wonderfully strange it is. It's definitely its biggest selling point. There isn't any other artist that sounds like Jack, at least not from what I've been able to find. And I think this idea was very, very ambitious, and it paid off decently. Could have come off a lot worse. This album could have been so much worse, but it didn't. It's decent. It keeps your attention. If a song comes up that you don't care for, by the time it's over, you've already gone on to the next one. You know, it's just like, don't like this idea? Here's another one. You like that idea? Great. Well, here's another one. It's really, you know, quick. It's like this album has an attention deficiency. You know going in that the songs are going to be like 30 seconds long. There's 99 of them. I would not recommend this album to anyone that doesn't know who Jack Stauber is already. I'd say listen to his other stuff, then come to this. You know, if you like what you hear and you want to hear the weirder, more experimental sides of him, then come to this. Because, look, when Pop Food, High Low, Finite Form, when these albums already exist, you definitely want to hear those first. But if you already heard those and you liked what you heard, give this album a listen. Why the hell not? You know, it's Jack Stauber. It's Jack Stauber being as weird as ever. And I'm excited to know what his next full-length project's going to be. Hopefully not under Jack Stauber's Micropop, but just, you know, his solo stuff. But, you know, this is his solo stuff. What am I talking about? But yes, that means that overall I give this album a 7 out of 10. Decent, alright, good, interesting. Probably doesn't have a lot of replay value. Depends on the kind of person listening to it, honestly, if it has replay value or not. More album reviews soon. What time is it? Oh yeah, it's 3:13. So, yeah, Micropop. I think that's a decent score, don't you?